All right, I'm back. Jesus Christ.
Welcome back.
All right, I'm back. We're on stream now. All right, I'm back. We're on stream shit. Now. It just echoed. What happened? I should have been on Discord. That's the thing. That's why I don't show Discord.
But when you're in Discord, all you have to do is take out the conversation, just pop it out, and you can still use Discord, and it's not gonna show anything but the pop out window.
Yeah, but I'm retarded. I think the safest bet is, don't. I'm just
Not be
not gonna use
retarded.
it.
How about just not be retarded and do what I tell you? God
Well,
damn it.
this is the thing. I'm always kind of retarded. Okay, there's nothing that can be helped with that. I'm always a little bit retarded.
I'm not gonna go there, Elder. I'm not gonna call you retarded. So stop baiting me into doing that.
Well, it's true though. I'm always a little retarded.
Yeah, the reality, the true story is that he was being too French. I mean, too romantic.
Well, this is the thing though. I guess I'm not romantic at all though, because I would deny it. I think it's fake.
You can deny it, but
But yeah, I'm never using Discord again. I'll just come up with like an AI picture that shows everybody talking. That's what I'll do next time.
all you have to do, as I told you, is just pop out the window. It's
Yeah,
not
but
that
I'll
hard.
forget it.
It's a
I'll
click
forget
away.
about it. I'll forget
You
about
won't
it.
forget it. All you have to, in fact, you know, when you're gonna do something like that, all you have to do is click on the thing, pop it out, and once you do that, you don't have to do
Look,
it like you do it once, and it's fine.
look.
And
This
if
is
you stop
something that
like,
I'll say. This is something that I'll say. Like I actually understand, like the plights that AVG goes through, right? Where she accidentally is like looking at stuff she shouldn't be while she's on stream. That's the way I am. That's why I always like I always I don't put things where I think I would accidentally show something that I think will like accidentally show somebody uh something that they were telling me in confidence, right? So
that's how everybody is. Okay, it happens. But all you have to do is what I tell you. It's very easy.
well, this is the thing, Emmett. No. I'm never gonna be able to listen to that. I'm always gonna fuck it up if I try to do stuff like that. I just have to make something that looks cool for people to look at.
Just Oh God. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there.
Yes, I actually showed my stoic and masculine nature. That's what I actually did. No, I actually showed something that I was planning on
True.
doing, like in the future that I thought would be fun on stream or something. That's what I did. What the fuck? Fucking French jump scares? Good lord, I
You're
forget that
getting Frenchy.
I forget I had Dave on like 200%. I have him on 200% because I could barely hear him most of the time. So that was just loud
Oh
as
my
fuck.
God. The Frenchies. The attack of the Frenchies.
Not me. It came out of Elder. That's all I want to say.
All right. Well, I kind of want to watch this Andrew Wilson thing now to get my mind off of me being retarded and actually giving spoilers about something that may or may not happen. So, let's see, where was it? I think I still have it here. But yeah, this is not the first time that type of thing happened. Like I had one time, and I'll say this because it's actually just makes me look silly and kind of retarded. Anyways, I was scrolling through my browser, and I accidentally showed that I watch Mojo, which is blasphemy, and nobody should watch them, but it's my guilty pleasure. And then Brandon, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Brandon. Then came on stream and made fun of me for watching Watch Mojo for a little while. It was brutal. Spoilers are romantic though. No, spoilers are not romantic. Surprises are romantic though. Fuck it, I'm just gonna lean into it. I'm a romance maxer now. This is a Romance Max stream. We're changing the stream title. We're Romance Maxing. We're gonna see the romantic Andrew and David Wood debate. That's what we're gonna do. Bye forever. All right, okay. You have a good rest. I'll see you in, I guess never. Why do I have 4 desktop audios now? What is happening with my fucking OBS? Why is that game fucked my OBS so bad? I have too many desktop audios now. You calling me MF now? I thought that was Emmett's nickname. Final goodbyes are the most romantic. That is true. And Doom is the authority on this. Well, this is the problem. He's the wrong fucking thing. Okay, there. Now it's working. Is Voltaire still asleep? No. He woke up. Probably got mad that he was put in France and left. Have you seen this, Emmett?
uh,
It's not a goodbye, it's a see you never. Well, it's still is to say goodbye is to say to never see you or to see you at some other point. So it'd still be a goodbye.
only the romantics live forever.
Yeah, truly only the romantic in the platonic sense, like Platonist sense, forever is a romantic virtue.
Yeah, it's a bye forever. It's the art of the romantic.
Yeah. It is kind of a, it is like
You
one of
have
those
to
old
understand that
movies.
when romantics say "see ya forever," it's yeah. Don't gaslight me. Don't be a romantic, cat.
Well, you
It's
see,
not my fault.
this is the thing. It's like I immediately got converted into being a romantic after my fuck up of accidentally spoiling stuff. So I got converted by that.
I'm not
That was
even.
the thing. That was the turning point.
Yeah. Gaslighting is possibly the most romantic. Gaslighting is.
I mean, yes, that's the
Gaslighting
thing.
is
That's what I was trying to
just the
say.
romantic way.
That's what I was trying to say. I think gaslighting is the most romantic gesture. That's what I was trying to say before. It's like I like gaslighting people in a fun, romantic
What do you
way.
mean? Okay, I
know?
don't. It was a joke. Okay, as a joke, sure.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking gaslight to somebody into thinking, like
Marriage is not for duty and utility. Okay, it's for duty, utility, and romance. You have to care.
you have to find the romance within the duty and the utility.
Yeah, of course.
It's the
part of
glue
it.
it's the glue that
all of
holds
it.
the duty and the utility together. Gaslighting is
Yeah,
romantic
you
and
do it for
God
duty,
damn
and
it,
you do it
Dave.
for utility, and you do it for. Yeah. Gaslighting is romantic in the dark. I agree with that. It would be very
Jetpacking,
romantic to
yes,
walk with good honor.
jetpacking in the dark is a romantic gesture. It's a sign of security and
Jetpacking
safety.
in the why would it be jetpacking in the dark romantic? That's dangerous. That's
It's
just
not dangerous. It's a sign of trust and romance and vulnerability. I wonder if I could find that clip. That was forever ago. That happened. How do you find that clip?
Cat, stop gaslighting us, okay? Like,
It could be a romantic.
what you know what you're saying. We're talking about loving a wife. Imagine how ungay that is. Like, that's the least amount of gay I can imagine. No, gays are super gay.
I mean, he's the authority, though. Gays are super romantic, but in a degenerative
They're
sense.
not. No, they aren't. Because by definition, is what you do for your spouse, and gays cannot even be romantic.
Well, that's a problem you have to take with the authority.
I mean, I already did it. I gave you the definition as to why they cannot even be romantic. That is coping, Cat. That is absolute cope. Absolute cope.
See, now I'm paranoid bringing up my fucking Discord. This is why I'm never using Discord again. Now I'm paranoid clicking on my Discord. Maybe because I'm unloved. That's cope. That's so much cope. That's the most cope I've heard all night.
It's about adventure and nights and stuff. No, it's the care. It's romance is affection you show towards your spouse. Gays have no access to spouses. They're gay. They have partners or something. So, by definition, it cannot even be gay.
Oh my god, my damn insulin pen just scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck. I don't like being jump scared by that. Alright, hold on, like 5 minutes. I have to do something real quick. I'm not going to be away for 5 minutes. I just have to do this for 5 minutes because, like, then I'm going to start the video. But have you seen this at all? I watched, like, a little bit of it. Like, probably about 30, 45 minutes of it at work.
Oh, can I see it? I like art. I like money. I like.
You're not going to answer
I like
me, MF?
shit. Answer you about what?
What I just asked you.
I wasn't listening to you. I wasn't listening. You were coping about not using ever again fucking Discord and stop listening after a while. After whining for a while, I just turned off my brain. What was the question?
I had been whining about that for like 5 minutes. I was asking you about this Andrew Wilson video.
Oh, I watched the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing?
I literally left. I left the stream. I left the. Oh man, I left the stream when I was like telling them how stupid they are, and I just watched the whole thing.
Hell, it was like the parts that I watched. He was talking. Hold on, I got to do this real quick. Then I'll start this video. I'll be right back. It's a picture of what looks like a cowboy riding a horse in the middle of the field, but it's actually riding a dog. That sounds like something JS would have.
That's so cool. I like that. I've been doing dinosaurs. I've been.
What is he riding? Like a velociraptor or like Stegosaurus? These are important questions.
Who did I call? Did I call somebody stupid? I probably called. If I call anybody stupid, it's because I was listening to Death Note, and Death Note is a retard, and I can't, and I cannot not call her stupid. It's in my brain. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. That is so cool. Where are you? Where's Elder? Is this my stream now? Can people hear me? Chat, can you hear me? Hello, chat. Okay, so this is my stream right now. I don't know where everything is happening. So yeah, I was watching. I was watching. Death Note coping about stuff, and I probably call her stupid, but it just came out. Like every time I listen to her, I just want to call her bitch. A stupid bitch. Bonjour. That fucking dinosaur is so cool. I have no money for it, but I'm thinking about buying it myself. It's so cool. Oh my god. And the mountain on the background is so good too. I like it. Good purchase. That was a good one. Is it playing? What's it doing? Oh, it's not playing. Well, it's not here. You don't know how much I had to listen today about how stupid Goomer movie is gonna save us from the invasion. And how I'm supposedly not a Trump supporter.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, this is like a parasaur or something.
Yep. It's a Utah Raptor. That's what it is. In reality, it would be too small to actually hold you up.
How dare you insult the art? It's perfectly realistic.
No, insert the art.
How dare
I
you?
did not insult the art.
This is a romantic
What people
stream. You
think I'm
can't be
insulting
insulting
the
art.
art. It's not.
I can't believe you did this on my stream. I left you, I trusted you, and I come back to this. Alright, I'm almost done doing what I need to do. I'm having to, like,
What are you doing?
I've run low on insulin, so I'm like having to do like
I Did you went to the doctor, by the way? Did you actually go there, or still now you're like, ah, fuck it.
oh, I couldn't do that. I had to go.
I
I just
Okay,
didn't sleep
Cam.
that day.
I will call Cap on that one. Okay, I understand that I make women cry, mostly because I am really cool and shit. But I did not insult the art. I thought it was incredible. I love it. I want to have. I want to have it. I want to get my own.
But you said it was unrealistic, and that's not cool.
I didn't say it was unrealistic. I said that that I said that. I'm not even gonna say anymore because it's gonna be used against me, and I don't want to be. I
Oh,
don't
it's
want it to be
definitely going to
used
be used
against me.
against you. It's definitely going to be used
I
against you.
know,
Go ahead and
but
say
it's not even.
it.
The art is incredible. It's really cool. It's just it's not realistic about how big the dinosaur is to be able to hold a grown up man like that. But otherwise, it's a great art.
I can't believe you said this.
Why? What is wrong with what I said? The art is really cool. It's just not realistic.
Realism is the best kind of art, Emmett.
Realism is not the best kind of art. Also, the style of art is realism, and it's really cool. Low insulin equals extra sweet blood equals romantic. Ooh. Apparently, you have the romantic disease.
Well, I am a romance maxer now. So it all makes sense.
Clip that.
Okay.
We got him,
Should
boys. We got him.
Well, I already said I was a romance maxer. Several times now.
Yeah. Clip him.
You know, it's actually weird about like type 1
Clip
diabetes
him.
is like I it's actually hard to explain this to people, but like when my blood sugar's really high, like
Mhm.
like I have like sweet breath. Like it actually smells like sugar. Like just straight up sugar sometimes. Like it's like a sickly sweet kind of smell. I have sickly sweet breath sometimes.
Are you trying to say that you have a sultry breath?
Yes. See, it all comes together.
Nope. Sugar Maxine, Copocyrus Rex. This is all cope. Oh, everybody's just coping now because of ketones.
Well, the
I don't
ketones
know
are
shit about that. What's a ketone?
the effect of like your body being able to not process the fats in your body, so it starts breaking down your muscles, and the muscles what is it called? I used to have this shit memorized, but I don't.
So ketones are chemical produced by your liver when your body breaks down fat for energy instead of glucose. This happens when glucose is unavailable, typical due
Yeah,
to
that's right.
fasting, intense exercise, or lack of insulin. Normally, your body turns carbohydrates from diet into glucose to use as primary fuel source. However, if your body cannot access enough glucose, if you're low, if you're on a low carb diet, pivots to burning fat. The liver converts the stored fat into molecules called ketones. These ketones travel through the bloodstream and serve as an efficient alternative energy source for your heart, muscles, and brain. So low insulin puts you in a keyhole? Shit.
Yep. Like getting into a diabetic K-hole is pretty dangerous. I can tell you this one time, like this happened when I got a flu really bad. And I'll go ahead and tell this story. It's a story about my marriage, one of the reasons why it fell apart. But like I was really sick with the flu. I needed my wife to be able to help me like give insulin and wake me up at certain times to make sure that my blood sugar was okay while I'm sick because I don't really eat when I can't eat when I have the flu because I'm throwing up 24/7. So I can't really take a lot of insulin, so my blood sugar slowly rises. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was really sick in bed and I had slept for like fucking 12 hours and I woke up and no one was there and I couldn't get out of bed because the ketones had built up and I couldn't move anymore. I couldn't really move, like get up or move around very well. So I got up to go get my insulin from across the house. I fell over and started throwing up everywhere. I pushed myself to getting to my insulin and I just kept it with me. And so I kept it with me, but it was already too late that it had already built up to the point where I couldn't really get rid of it because I couldn't drink a lot either. So I just had to keep taking insulin, but it wasn't working. And then I fell asleep again and I woke up 12 hours later again and I literally could not move. And my ex-wife would not give me a shot, like at all. She wouldn't do it. So I was like, if you're not going to give me a shot, you're going to have to call the hospital. I'm going to have to go to the hospital. And she said, well, I guess you're going to the hospital. So that's how I ended up going to the hospital for a week. Because she wouldn't help me. It was great. It was a fantastic learning experience.
Are you telling me that you were vulnerable?
Yep. And I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
I should have kept on track of that myself.
What the fuck do you mean you shouldn't
And
have been?
my-
There's nothing you could do in that case. She was being. I'm not.
Oh, she's being an evil bitch, but you know. But that's that's just the story of my ex. That's just the story. That's just the story of my marriage that I used to be a part of. And the reason the reason that she wasn't at the house too is because she didn't like being around me when I was sick.
Well, yeah.
So she just left for like 2 or 3 days, and they came back, and I'm like on the edge of death, and I'm like, you're gonna have to either start giving me the shots, or you're gonna have to either give me the shots, or you're gonna have to call an ambulance because I can't move anymore. Sounds like you didn't trade her enough. I'd be beat her. Well, you know, I don't hit women. Never have, never will. That's a rule that I've always had. I've picked up women who've been hitting me and like took them by the shoulders and put them outside my house and locked the door. But that's the most I've ever done. Hell, I don't even feel like doing this video. I don't even know why I'm trying to watch it. It's like David Wood pisses me off.
The video is okay. The debate was fine. It was a bunch of cope. Like the debate was just the most amount of cope I ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, it was definitely
And
like
it beats people down with words. Yeah, a little bit. But I don't. I'm not even that. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna say I don't. I do. I do. Whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes people need to hear some brutal shit. Plus, I prefer being around people who are just blunt. Like the other day, Kieran was like having an intervention, and I was trying to fall asleep. I had like 2 or 3 hours that I could have slept. I was trying my best to get as much sleep as I could, and I woke up, and I don't know who was talking, but they were like, I think Dave was talking by the time I got up and was like I think it was re-exam. And he was like saying, "I love you, bro. I love you, and I'm just telling you this because I really need you to stop drinking. I just really need you to, please." And then I got really pissed off when I heard that because like this is fucking gay. So I got back up from me trying to sleep, and I got on Kira's stream. Was like, I came up here because I just heard the gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. And then I asked her 3 questions. Does your drinking get in the way of your duties? Do you get violent when you drink? Do you become like do you indulge in passions that you shouldn't, or that do your passions get out of control when you drink? And it was like, yeah, I don't really fulfill my duties. I get too hungover sometimes. I was like, okay, then you just stop, quit being gay, and stop drinking now. Simple. Simple,
Well,
not gay and blunt.
it's like when the other day he was asking a stupid question about what's more important. Like, he said like like is more important than love or something like that.
Yeah, I think that was the same day because I had the stream up because you were watching it. You were talking about it, so I had the stream
And
up
I
and I was listening to it when I
literally,
was asleep.
he asked me about the kid. What would you do if your kid does something really bad towards your wife? And I would be like, yeah, I would love him enough to want him to face justice because that is what he needs. And they don't understand, like, people don't understand what the idea of love is, that they think it's the same as like romance. But no.
Nope.
Nope.
Love is a responsibility. It's a thing that you do to help, as far as I understand, guide people to Christ the best you can. And that means correcting some of their behaviors that separates themselves from them. And that's especially important with children. That's your duty as a parent, to make sure that they're not separating themselves from God.
Love is a battlefield.
Love is a battlefield. Love's a fucking war.
Is a battlefield. Da,
Love's
da,
a
da,
war.
da. Love is not a war. What are
Well,
you
love is a
talking about?
war. Love is a war.
Why are people so? Ugh.
It is a war.
Stop coping.
It's
Why
a
would
war.
it be a war?
It's a
Who
war
would war
between.
with?
It's a war between spirits and principalities that try to separate you from it.
The spirits and principalities?
Well,
Or spirits of what?
spirits are just. Well, there's 2 types of spirits. There's the ideas, which are the spirits like we all kind of form together. And then there's the
Huh?
I forgot what the second one is. And then there's like, demons and shit. I forgot how to describe it.
Romance is in the trenches. So love is a battlefield, and then romance is being in the trenches with your bro. It's okay. I'm not even gonna go there.
That was actually something interesting that I was learning lately. It's like the idea of what an like a spirit as an idea is. That's something I don't fully understand yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. But it was such an interesting way that I heard somebody talk about it that I actually believe it. I need to do a lot more research to that. "3435 talks about love trenches. Yes, the love trenches and the flagpoles.
No. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Well, I'm
Okay.
just saying, like,
Enough of you two. Enough of you two.
what? I'm just saying that it's a true
That's
statement.
degenerate.
Yeah, it is degenerate. That I don't understand why why you were coping so hard about it.
I wasn't coping hard about it. It's a like 3435 is just a song, and we already said that it's a really bad song. So I don't understand why are we still coping about this song that we understood was absolutely horrid at this point.
Yeah, we agree. We win again, or Cat wins again. Whatever.
We
Whatever
we agree.
happens,
I
though.
didn't bring it up. I'm already past that.
I don't know.
I'm already past that.
You sure you don't want to work it out again? We can talk about it.
We can talk about it if you want to. Okay, if you're finally gonna engage with the hypothetical in which babies in the beginning of the song means babies, the song is not that bad. And then you can cope about, oh, it's just about the oral, but it's not only about oral. They're gonna do it all night, so they can actually change positions, and that is the only thing I'm gonna say about that. So, if you want to go there,
I mean, they can. Well, the song is inherently about, it's about the 69ing. It's all of it is different variations of that.
The beginning of the song is about making babies. It's about making babies.
Well, no,
okay? They're also gonna do some general stuff in the middle. It's not a what if. It's about the. I didn't know what babies was referencing at the beginning of the song. I just thought they wanted babies. Okay, if that reference was actually about babies, it would be an okay song. Okay, it would be an okay song.
No, because even with the context of it being about having babies, it's still talking about 69ing, which would be impossible to have a child in that circumstance. So even the context of the song
do more
gives an impossibility
if you're gonna go
of that.
all night, not only 69ing. Okay, you can do
You
a
can
lot
do
more, in
but that's not what the song was about.
Yeah, and if you want babies.
Well, you could want babies, but then distract yourself and get lost in another position like that she's claiming in the song. So even if that first part was about it,
you can do more. You can do more, okay? If the reference was about having babies, it will end up in babies.
No, it wouldn't. Not the way that she performed the action.
That is just one of the actions. They can change positions to everything, including
but that's not what the position was being described within the song, though.
It is the position of the song because they're gonna go all night. So, and if the only thing why the song is completely awful and degenerate, and I didn't know it at the time, which means that I agree that the song is at this point the most degenerate song I ever heard in my life. But at the time, I just thought they wanted some babies, and I didn't think it was that bad. I just thought it was Okay.
So you would for your position to even be
sing, but it's not that bad. They want some babies. It's better than the other ones that say that they want babies at all.
But for your position to be true, you would only have to read the first 4 lines of the song.
No. For my position to be true, the whole song can be interpreted holistically as they're gonna have a lot of stuff happen during the night, and it's gonna end up in babies. That's it.
But the whole song is describing one sexual act,
69.
one sexual degenerate act.
No, it doesn't, because they say they're gonna go all night.
Yeah, she really wants to suck dick all night. Like,
that's not what the song says. You can. I know this is hard to understand.
She's been drinking coffee. She's been prepared. She's prepared. She's been eating healthy. drinking coffee.
Exactly. She's been drinking coffee.
She be
She's been
keeping it
eating
squeaky.
healthy.
She been saving up energy. Like,
She's keeping it squeaky. Okay, and she wants to go all night.
yeah, she wants her mouth fucked all night till the daylight.
That's not what she says. She doesn't say I want to go all night in this or only in this position. You are putting that into the song.
No, I'm taking context
what I'm
clues
saying
from the
is
rest
when
of
you-
from
when
the
you
entire
go-
holistic understanding of the song, especially at the end
No, when you
statement.
go
At the end statement,
I
where she says,
disagree,
"I want a
because when you
69
go
with
all
you."
night,
No
you don't-
shit, math class never was good.
yeah, that just means that she was she's very bad at math.
Yeah, but that means
It has
she
nothing to
wants.
do
She
with
it
that- with the
says
rest of
means
the
I want a
song.
69 with you.
No, it says that's true. It says it means I want 69 with you, but that doesn't mean I only want to 69 with you.
No
not
shit,
an
which
only
implies,
statement.
yeah, she wasn't being that secretive in her description of what she wanted to do within the song itself.
I never said she was secretive. She wants to do that and more.
No, this whole song is I means I want a 69 with you. That's what the statement is.
Yeah, she wants to do that, and then it's gonna go all night. So she's gonna be do more than that.
So it means literally means I
If the
want a
beginning of the
69 with
song
you.
means I want if at the beginning of the song it meant I want babies, okay, just asking for babies, maybe they'll do that and a lot more, okay.
Or maybe
that
they're
is
doing
point
the
of what I'm
pre-baby.
saying.
Maybe they're doing the pre-baby shuffle. They're going to do it. This is what they're doing tonight, but the next night that they would be doing other stuff because of her intention of this song
What
and the
about
way
the
it's being
Where do you
described.
get the pre-shuffle? There's no way you're getting pre-shuffle.
The pre-baby shuffle. The pre-baby shuffle. That means
What pre-baby shuffle?
that means that the ejaculate goes wherever before. This is before you want to be pregnant, right?
They just want, at the end of the day, what I'm talking about when it comes to the song is about, if the beginning was about having babies, I would have a lot less problem with them having babies. They're okay, because at that point,
if
they're
they
talking
wanted to
about-
have
they're talking
babies, you'd
about
have
being
less
married.
of a problem with them having babies.
They're talking about being married. They're talking about being in a committed relationship. They want to
No.
have babies. I'm okay with that.
No.
The only problem that I have is that the problem that I have.
Now you're just including
She's-
like marriage into
we
it.
got-
Like,
we got each
you're
other
asking
for
me to
life,
grant you a lot
okay,
of
and it says
things
even though
for
I'm
your
wifey,
worldview to be true
even-
in this song,
even
in the
though I'm
context of the song.
wifey, even though I'm wifey, okay, and even we got each other for life. That implies that they're married. And then the other part is, if the beginning of the song was
No,
about, hey, I want them babies
for life. You
okay,
could be
give-
not.
give me-
You don't
give
have
me
to be married
babies.
for life.
If it was about give me babies, okay, then I 100% I think that the song is not that bad.
No, in the
The
context
problem
of
is that
everything
it's
here.
not about getting babies, right? That's their actual problem. If they weren't having babies as a committed
Yeah,
relationship, it would
the
be a lot
problem
different
also-
than if they weren't.
The problem also is that you have to like put in a bunch of stuff that's not even really referenced to. You're just applying a very crude
I didn't
interpretation.
do that
To certain sections of the song.
Listen, I didn't do that. The song implies it. Okay, the song is implied that there is.
Yeah, implying that she wants to suck dick
even
all
though
night.
I'm
That's what it's
wifey,
implying.
even though I'm wifey, okay. Even though I'm wifey, that's one, and then
Wifey's
they're living
girlfriend.
together, so the
Wifey is-
neighbors yell
wifey's
in
girlfriend,
earthquakes. So
not-
there you
not
go.
wife.
That. No, wifey doesn't mean girlfriend. Wifey can be wife. In
Can
fact, it just
be,
means
can be,
committed relationship.
But can be.
It
but
means
doesn't
committed
mean, It doesn't
relationship.
generally
But
use. You could find
There's no reason to
you could
believe
find
that they're not
some.
wife.
You can find some individual
And by the way, she's
particular
not
cases
married.
where somebody would be called wifey, but that does not mean the
No,
general
no.
use. If the general rule and the
That's
general
not
use of the word is
means.
correct.
So even though I'm wifey, okay, the wifey just means committed relationship, and then when it says, then it says got the neighbors yelling earthquake, so they're living together, and then there's another one that says we got each other for life.
Yeah, you have to also apply it into
But who's
the
counting
modern
time when we got
2000,
each other for
2020.
life?
Is released in 2020, right? You have to understand the relationships and how the normative relationship operates within the culture that we live in. Most people live together, 69, do all the crazy shit, and they're never married. The
I'm not
mass
saying
majority.
Yeah, but we don't know that. So I'm
So in the
taking
context of the generalistic
position.
understanding of what the culture is,
That
that's
is
how
not the
it wouldn't be
generalistic
outside of marriage.
understanding of the culture.
Yes, it
No,
is.
most women and most men want to. Well, at least most women want to be married.
Want but are two different things.
It has. I think more. Okay, let's see. Most living together married.
You have
No,
to take
that.
out. You have to take. It's would be from the millennial up, because Gen X and baby boomers are not representative of the culture anymore. We live in the millennial generation now.
Okay, yeah. This is like the first time. So in general, it would be in general the majority. It just changed, but before, very recently, the majority were married couples.
Yep, we live in a different culture, the millennial gay culture. The millennial
okay, there you
degenerate.
go. In 2019, wait, in 2019, when it was released, the vast majority of adults living with a romantic pair were legally married. So at the time of the song,
But
the
it has to be
majority were
separated by
legally married.
generations. Because, yeah, of
It-
course, most baby boomers
this
would be
is when the
married.
song was released. This is when the song was released. Okay, so wifey is referring to a wife. They're living together, which is likely they're married, and then it says literally that they have got each other for life, which is once again a reference to marriage. The problem with the song is at the beginning of it. Okay, if it was about
Okay, so
having
look,
babies,
wifey. We have a definition
about-
of wifey right here. The girl that is always there for you. And hold on, here it is. The girl that's always there for you. And
wifey indicates a long-term relationships
and also a girl that is used for sexual favors.
No, to refer to a female partner as wife indicates a long-term relationship. So it can be marriage or it cannot. It doesn't explicitly says which or the other. So you have to use all of the different links. One is she's being referred that, which means that it's a long-term relationship. Two, they're living together. Okay, and three, it literally says at one point, but whose content? If we got each other, yeah, but who's counting the time when we got it for life? That implies marriage, because otherwise, why would it be for life?
No, it implies that they would just be around each other, sucking dick and licking trenches.
It doesn't. It doesn't say that. Okay. Now the problem with
the whole song is about 69ing, correct? So in the context of the song, that's what they're talking about. It's just sucking and fucking.
It doesn't. It doesn't
till
matter.
the
They
end
can
of
say,
days.
"I want to do this and more," because they're going to it all night. The problem is the babies. At that point, yes, at that point the song just breaks down. But if babies was about, infant human children, then 100% I have less of a problem with the song.
But it's impossible to get that from the 69 position.
It is possible. Well, not for the 69, but you can start there and finish in other positions.
Yeah, but that's not what the song's about.
It would be the song what it is about if babies meant babies, because you need to finish in other positions.
But that's not what it's about. The song in itself is generally as
you are talking
what's being described throughout the whole thing.
Going back.
Yes, I keep going back because that's the position.
Going back.
That's the position that they're referring to.
No. Babies. If it was about babies, okay, it will end up in something else that is not 69, right?
Well, I mean, I guess you could have a baby. Yet, I'm not going there. That's
yes
too far.
Or no.
I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not.
Oh,
okay,
God,
fuck it. I have to. Okay, you want me to go there? I'll go there. We'll fucking go there right now. We'll fucking go there right now.
Huh.
Okay, so
fine.
So this is what could happen, right? They could be in the 69 position, and she could, after the task is completed,
that is
do a spittoon spit a bit like a pang.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up!
You could do that. Yeah. You wanted me to go there, baby. We're here. No. We're here. We're present in the moment at this point.
Fine. Okay, fine. Then I would. Then again, I wouldn't. I would have less of a problem if it
Don't
ends up being
spit in the
babies.
platoon.
I don't care. I don't care how you do it when you're confines of your marriage. Better to not do it that way. But if that's what you want to have babies like, you have babies. Don't care.
I think it's degenerate, and I think you should stop
I
that.
think it is
Quit it.
degenerate.
Quit it all. Don't do it.
We already agree.
You should be
that it's
performing
degenerate,
missionary the
especially
way the
because this
Lord
is not
intended.
degenerate. These 100%. Whatever.
Y'all are interpreting the Ariana script, and that's true. Like Doomerang has a point here. We have to take in context the character of the person who has authored this, right? Because it would be by her nature
Nobody
that
is
that would
saying
be
no.
capable, but it'd be by her nature
How
that we could
many-
truly have a good interpretation of what this means.
Okay, are you willing to concede that them babies means they want to have infant children?
Maybe in the context that they're going to do the old Splatoon,
Are you
know,
willing
they're
to
going to go to
concede that
the
for
old
the
pang in the
sake of
fucking
this argument?
the
Yes
pot
or
barrel.
no?
Possibly, if they do the Splatoon, not within any other
Possibly?
context. Yeah.
And no, they're not gonna do that. What they're going on it all night. Is it possible that in all night it means they will go?
In the context of this
The
song, no.
P will be the V, and they will have some kids. Is it possible?
There's no P and V being referenced in this song.
Is it possible that if you go at it all night, it will
Sure,
end
if
up
we
there?
rewrote the song, sure. We rewrote the whole
We're
song,
not
sure.
rewriting anything. The song states all night, okay, and it literally says at several points that they wanna go till the sunrise. We started at midnight and got till the sunrise, so they're literally staying all night at that point.
Mm.
Is it possible that and in the all night P goes in V and he ends up because they want babies?
Not in the context of the song.
What do you mean not in the context with this song? You're just coping. You're coping at this point. Just
Ugh.
accept that you got blown the fuck out of the water when it comes to the song. Okay.
I don't know what you're
agree.
talking about.
I lost it. I lost it
I even
because
gave you. I
didn't
even
know
gave you the
that they-
definition of the word babies, and I still
I
was
didn't-
able with this.
I did no, you didn't. It was cat.
Oh yes, I did.
I didn't know what cat.
This one I won.
No, I
this
didn't
one
know
I
what.
won. I gave you the context of the babies, and I've
No.
won this one. I have crushed you.
No,
at this
you
bit.
didn't. It was
brutal.
cat. Cat gave me the definition. It was cat. Okay.
Yeah, I gave you
If-
the
if that-
definition. I
if-
allowed you your use of the word babies. And in the
Uh-uh.
context of the song, that's still not possible. So
In the
yeah,
context-
maybe
in the
even
context
if
of
their
the song,
intention was to have babies with P and
You
V
literally
action
are
going
coping
on,
because
P and V and action
Yeah.
occurring, even if that were the case, that's not what the action is being described to in within the song.
the song is.
So they
the
may
song
have
doesn't
hopes and
say, "I
dreams.
only
They
want
would
to
have hopes and dreams
69."
of having a baby, but they have to
No,
have an
they
anatomy
wouldn't
lesson
have.
at this point. They'd have to have an anatomy
No, they
lesson at this point because they
wouldn't.
apparently
No,
don't
they
understand
wouldn't.
how to make a baby.
What do you mean they don't? Of course they do understand it.
Apparently not. If this whole thing was about having babies and all they're doing is 69, like no, they don't. They have no clue what they're doing.
I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with this debate. I already won anyway. So I'm.
Oh,
I'm
you got
done.
you lost.
I won. How many times do I have to win this debate? When literally
You've lost it
the
so
only
many
reason why I
times.
lost is because I did. I wasn't. I literally wasn't degen enough to know what the babies meant in this
I even
context. That
conceded
was
to
the
your
only reason
definition
why I
of the word
lost.
baby.
No,
and
you,
it's
you
impossible.
didn't, because if they want an infant, it's. What do you mean it's impossible? If
You're
gonna go all
implying that
night,
they already have
you're gonna
that
have-
knowledge of how to
if
conceive
you-
a child. Apparently, they
if
don't
you
within the
are
context of
gonna
the song.
go- if you're gonna go all night, is it possible that P goes in V and he ejaculates? Yes or no?
Not in the context of the song.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, literally, you're not understanding it
Because
at
it's
this point,
describing one
okay?
specific sexual act. And it is not possible to have a child with 69. It's not possible. Unless you do the old, I'm not going to even keep using that argument.
You can just go on and keep coping. It's fine. Okay, the copium runs wild.
I mean, you could, it's fine. I could cede it to your definition of baby. Even in the context of the
You-
song, it just wouldn't be possible.
You're literally making it. It is absolutely
It's logically
possible that P goes
impossible.
in V and he ejaculates if they're going to eat all
It's
night.
logically
especially if they
impossible
want
in the
babies.
context of the reference.
It's logically
song.
possible. You're coping
It's
so
logically
hard.
impossible in this context.
It's logically possible. What are you talking about? It's
It's
absolutely logical.
totally
possible.
illogically impossible because I'm saying that you're just asserting that they have the knowledge of how to actually conceive a child, and apparently in the way that the song is, and its understanding of what the action is that they're performing, apparently they wouldn't understand how to even conceive a child. She says FB till the daylight. The song, yeah, that could mean the describing the action of fucking the mouth. Like it's not exclusive.
No, not
It's not
necessarily.
exclusive.
Exactly, it's not exclusive. Both cases, it's not exclusive.
Right. So in the
your case,
context
it's
of the
like
song,
saying
so
just
in the context of the song,
in the context
and the way she's describing the act that she wants to commit,
uh-huh.
then it would be
Uh-huh.
implied that she's talking about fucking of the mouth.
No, it's not implied
It is implied.
because you don't. No, because no.
It's implied by
do
this.
more.
Means I want to 60 dime with you. Implied.
No,
Blatantly implied.
I said I never called you a degen. I said I was not degen enough to know what that meant. I wasn't degen enough to know what that meant. Okay, I blame the guy. The guy's a fucking awful person and should be removed from society. But the point is, I'm not saying you are degen. I'm just saying that I didn't know it. I wasn't degen enough to know it, which is true. I wasn't.
But even within the context of conceding your
In the
definition
context of the song,
baby
you are
in the
completely
song.
wrong because it's
No.
possible. It's absolutely logically possible that they will.
It's
that
not
P
when
will
it's
end up in
implied.
B
It's
and they will have a
implied
kid.
that that's not what's
Especially the
happening.
beginning of the song meant what it meant.
It's implied
if I were
means I
to,
want
if
to
I-
69 with you.
when I actually know the what it means, like the actual meaning of babies, and that then I will say that it's logically impossible at that point.
No, even with the
Because
defining it the way that you
asking
were,
for
would
to
just
have
mean
a
that these
child at
people
that
are
point.
retarded and they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to make a baby.
That person needs to be get away from society. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not. Yeah, it literally says in the song that they're gonna go all night. Okay, they literally
Mhm.
gonna change positions. I don't know what I have to.
They don't have
I don't
to.
know why you're
That's
coping
just an
so hard
assertion.
about that. They have to.
They don't have to.
It
That's
is
just an assertion.
no. They have to. It's.
They don't have
I
to.
don't know how. I don't know if you know how things work, but they. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
It does. You have to.
I had a very
Yeah,
strange,
well.
degenerate wife who liked that kind of thing. Yeah,
I'm
she
not gonna.
couldn't.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Well, if you had. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, even Brie gets it. If the album was position singular, then yeah, but it's position, so there's some. It's implied that they know more. Okay, they know
The
more
album
than
is
one.
positions, but each song describes a different position.
It's
This
more
song
than
is
one. I don't think that is. I don't think
is
that's
describing
correct.
one act.
I don't think that is correct. Yeah, it's not everyone is about positions.
Well, it could be two types of position, like sexual position and like position in what a relationship or what her relationship would look like.
You're
Or
so
just a position
you're so out of it.
on a
You're just
position.
scoping. Can we stop this conversation and go to something else? I'm done with debate. It's already been settled. And you guys are coping
See,
about
shut
the
up.
simplest
This is
things
a
that you could just
position.
agree.
Shut up is a position. You know,
Shut up is
telling
not
somebody shut.
position.
Yes, it is.
Shut up is not a position.
Motive. That's a position. Just
Motive
like
is not
magic.
a position.
That's a position on on something. Off the table. That's
Just
a
like
position.
magic has nothing to. Just like magic is not a position. Off the table, I can maybe agree. Depends on what the off the table actually means.
6:30. That's a position of in a statement of time.
I don't know what 6:30 goes off. I don't know.
Safety net. My
Are
hair.
you gonna say safety net?
Yeah, safety net's a position. She needs a safety net to feel safe. I don't know.
Safety
We
net
don't
is-
know what the song.
Safety net is not a position.
Yes, it is.
Safety net would be I can say that it's just finances.
My hair. There's a position that could go either way.
Probably.
A position
Yeah,
on
could
what
go
her
other
hair.
way. Uh-huh.
West side. That's a position. Love language. That's a position of what would be
Yep.
love language. All of these are positions.
Yeah.
There's even a song called Positions.
Huh.
That in that song you could make the claim that there are multiple things happening.
Oh, you don't know that.
Well, I'm not going to listen to the whole fucking album. If I did like a formal debate, that yeah, I'd listen to this whole album, completely tear apart each one of these songs and explain it to you. But just on its face, seeing it here, someone like you, that's a position. Test drive, that's a position.
Test drive is not a position.
Yes, it
What are you
is.
talking about? No, it
I'm just kidding.
isn't.
The position is I would like to take you for a test drive.
No, that's not a position. Test drive. God, what am I searching for these? I hate you. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe that one is. I don't.
Worst
Okay,
behavior.
let's go.
That's a position of what could or would not be worst behavior. Assume the position. Fuck, I did say that, didn't I?
Assume the position. There you go. Yeah, love language is not a position.
It could be a position of what she thinks love language is.
No, it's not a position. I literally verified it. There's no position that is like that. It literally talks
not
about
a sexual
the
position, but
primary
like a
love
philosophical position on what.
Primary love language. Okay, which is what you were talking about. So if you say that, then you're pretty much about positions yourself, which means you are the degen.
No, love language as in what it is. What
Literally
is love
says
language?
your partner's primary love language. Okay, love language is not.
Yeah, so she's
it's
making
not a
a statement
position.
in a position of what her love language is.
It's not a statement in a position. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a different song in an album that's called Positions. Okay, and at the end of the day, it has to do. I love this way my master plan all along. Okay, I understand that you like romance, Cat. Okay, calm down. It's fine.
Well,
I
you're
need
probably thinking,
to-
what the use? I promise it's little things that you do that make me want to give it all to you. See, she's making a statement that these are the little things that you do that make me want to give it all to you. You soothe me.
That's
You
just
hold me.
about.
There's the position.
That's just about.
The soothe me. You soothe me. That's a position
has-
on what
that has
what love
absolute-
language is.
That has absolutely nothing to do. That is literally about her talking about how she likes when he soothes her and holds her. What's wrong with
That's
that?
there's nothing wrong with it, but that's a
What is
position of
wrong-
what.
what
That's the
is wrong?
statement that she's
It's
making.
not a position.
Yes,
It's not
it's
a
a position that she's talking about. That's
Is
part of her
that's
love
not a
language.
position. That is not. We're talking about sex positions, dude. Calm the.
No, you don't have to
stop
talk. It's
coping
not
the fuck
mutually
down.
exclusive. We don't have the.
It
You can
is-
talk about
it-
sex
it- it
positions
is- oh,
and
now it is not
positions within
mutually exclusive. It is
relationships that you
mutually
have.
exclusive. You literally said that when it comes to doing it all night, you have to assume that it's only going to be in 69.
Yeah, in the
according
context of
to
that
you.
song, in the
Well, in the
context of that
context of
song.
this album, this has position should have to be a sex position, but it isn't.
No, it would just be positions in general, like
Oh,
a position,
no,
a sexual position, a
you see
position
how
within a
you're
relationship that they would have.
inconsistent.
It's not inconsistent.
You are inconsistent. You are being
No, I'm
inconsistent
consistent
at the
with
moment.
my
Yes.
observation of what
You
the
are
34, 35 song
inconsistent.
means, and then in the context of the entirety of the album, this is about relationships. So this is different relationship positions and
Yeah,
sexual
and
positions.
if at the beginning of the song it was about having babies because it's a committed
Then they wouldn't know
relationship
how
that
to
they
have
wanna
babies.
they would know how to have babies. They would just do 69 and then change positions.
There's nothing saying that they do or don't, so it would be safer
not
to assume
hard.
by the
It's not-
action that they're committing to, and that
I
the
am-
statement that she makes at the end of the song, what she's actually wanting and meaning with the song itself, that they don't
Yeah, you
actually
can-
would
you
know.
can
They
do-
wouldn't
you
know
can
how to
do-
actually
it's
produce a
not
child.
exclusive. It's not exclusive. It's
In the
literally
context of the
non-exclusive. You
song,
can do both.
She's making a very exclusive claim that this is
No, she isn't.
this is what
It
this
can do
means.
both.
This is what this means in the context of the song. That's what she said. This means I
It
want a
isn't.
69
You
with
can
you.
do
That's what it
both.
means.
You can do both.
You could, but
It's
that would be a
logically
totally different
possible that
song.
You can do both.
That'd be a different song.
No, it wouldn't be a
this
different song. It would be the same
It'd be
song.
totally
It would be
logically
the same.
inconsistent within the context of the song, what she's describing.
It would be totally consistent with the
It would
context of
not.
the song.
It
It would be
wouldn't be.
absolutely consistent.
It wouldn't be.
Why?
They
Why
just
wouldn't?
wouldn't know
Is it
because she's
possible?
describing in one
Is it-
specific sexual act, and that's not possible
Yes,
to produce a
but-
child from. So they, in the
That
context of what she's talking about,
doesn't mean
and with the
that they're gonna do only
inference that she would be
specific
talking
child.
about babies, she wouldn't actually know what the fuck she's
if you're-
talking about.
If you're gonna do it all night, you're gonna change positions. Even if it's talking about one specific, it doesn't mean that they only gonna do that one.
Yeah, that would be a different song though.
No, it wouldn't be a different song.
And see, another good refutation from Nookie Monster 69. It's throat goat spunking. See, that's what they're talking about.
It is not about. It is not about that. If the beginning of the song, as it is written, now that I understand the reference, then sure. Okay. If this is a problem that you're not understanding, if it was talking about having
The
an
reference is
infant child,
69.
okay, a human infant child, then they probably can start there and move to other positions until they
They
get
could,
killed.
but that'd be a different
And
song.
I wouldn't have any problem. No, it wouldn't be a different song. It would be that same song. It would be different reference at the beginning. That's the only thing that's changing.
No, in the context of the entirety of the song, they're only doing one
God.
action. They
If you're
just
not
wouldn't know what they're
willing
talking
to
about.
get, you just don't want to. You just don't want to accept the basic facts. You're like, oh well, it has to be like this.
The
but
basic
in
facts of the
reality, it
song is
doesn't.
about one specific sexual position.
It can be one specific sexual position, and it's still like it can reference to it can be a reference to that specific sexual position. And since they're going all night, they still do all of the other positions that they want.
Even within the song right here, the song positions, which is what the album is talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is talking about a relationship, right? That they're trying to have. There's no context that I'm saying so
It's
far
a
that's about
DJ
marriage.
album. It's about.
But
it's about
this song
sex.
is describing two different types of positions. The position of I'm trying to meet your mama on Sunday. They make a lot of love on Monday. See, this is totally consistent with my theory about what the album is called, or why it's both reference to what she's talking
Make a
about
lot
in
of
the
love
grand.
on Monday. So
Yeah, I'm
they're
about to
literally
meet your
saying,
mom
we're
on
gonna go meet your
Sunday.
parents.
Relationship, a
we're gonna meet your
position on the
parents on Sunday.
relationship,
We're gonna go.
and then I'm gonna make a
We
lot
are
of love
gonna
on
go
you on
to your
Monday. A
parents' house on
position,
Sunday.
and then I'm gonna then make a lot of love on Monday. So that would be a sexual position.
They're gonna
There's
go
two
to the
categories of
parents on
positions in this
Sunday,
song.
and then they're gonna go to their house and then have sex on Monday. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying that this is evidence to my assertion that there's two different categories of positions that they're talking about. There's the romantic, like this is the
No, there's
relationship
no.
positions,
What
and
is
this
the
is the sexual degenerate part of category.
It wouldn't be degenerate if they're having babies.
It would be degenerate because they would be outside of marriage.
we already explained that. It was not outside of marriage.
How would you know that? It
I
had
already
to be
told you
stated.
why.
It had
In
to be stated.
2019, the majority of the committed relationships that live together were married. Okay, then it literally
You'd have to take
references
in
the
context
idea
of what
of being.
generation she's a part of.
It literally references the idea of if there, who's counting time if we got us for life. That is a marriage thing, okay. And then the last part what I brought up was literally she's called wifey, which is an idea of having a committed relationship. If you got all of those together, they're in a committed relationship, they live together, which most people at that time lived together, were married. And finally, the idea of having us for life, which would be a referent to marriage, because you only have
So when you're
people
taking
for
into
life if you're married
consideration,
to them.
you're taking into consideration the culture, which is the millennial culture.
Just white 96.
When you're taking into consideration of the millennial culture, right? In 2020, approximately 44% of millennials aged 23 to 38 at the time were married. So the majority position wouldn't
How
be that
many?
she'd be married. 44%.
No, the majority were married. The majority were married at the time.
No, in 2020, approximately 44% of millennials were married.
Yeah, but we're talking about the wholeness of it. So the majority of
Well,
the
you can't
households
consider.
that
You
were
can't take in. You
living
can't take
were
in elderly
married.
people. You can't
No,
take in the elderly in the previous
why not?
generations. Where we're talking about.
Why
When we're
not?
talking about the millennial generation, the culture that she's
We're
contributing
talking about
towards.
we weren't talking only about the millennial generation of that song. It doesn't say that. The song is very vague.
Yeah, she's talking about current relationships within her generation and her
You could just
positions on
take
them.
the W and agree that the fact is that if you take it into consideration what the actual meaning is, it would be that that is a complete degenerate. Okay, the only thing was about saying. Oh, there it is. She married the guy.
Well, even if she's married to him, hold on.
I don't think they're married anymore. It makes sense that they wouldn't be.
May 15th, 2021, after the album was released. That's also not considering before she was actually writing the song. She was describing a degenerate, unmarried lifestyle.
They were married.
Yeah, after the album.
I'm not saying that it was. What part? What part of this? Okay, first off, you have to understand the logic of my position. My position is, if they're talking about having babies at the beginning of the song, okay, yeah, the song is still degenerate. It still is degenerate. The artist is degenerate. She's still degenerate, okay? There's nothing in the song that says that they are confined only to 69. And also, if what she wants is babies, we know that they're gonna move positions because they're gonna go at it all fucking night. What part of that is inconsistent?
It relies on a lot of information that's not provided.
What information?
Sorry, I was reading what you say.
What information?
There's no information provided within the song itself that's talking about specifically they are married.
Are they gonna
and
go
if
all
they
night?
were married, if they
Are
were
they
married
gonna
in
go
May
all
15th,
night?
if they were married in May 15th, 2021, after the album's release, and also not even considering when she was actually writing the songs themselves, which was probably before 2020,
Are they gonna go all night?
they could go all night. And they could be sucking peen
They can go all night.
and
Okay, is it
diving in
possible that in
trenches.
the all night? Is it possible that in the all night?
In the context of
okay,
another song, yes.
change positions. Are they gonna if they're going all night? Is it possible that they will change positions?
Not in the context of this song.
No, that's not possible. Okay, then yeah, there's nothing to say in that case. Okay, it makes not like if you're not willing to engage in good faith, it's over.
I am engaging
It's
in perfectly good
obviously-
faith. They would have to show
You're
me
not engaging
exactly.
in good
You'd have to
faith.
show
It's
me the
like,
statement
no, it isn't.
where they're married.
Well,
and
if you
what the
say that it's
position
not
was.
possible, then it means that there's no way that they can change position when they're going at it all night because they only won 69 according to you, and that's
You'd
not
have
what
to
the
show
song
me.
says
You'd
at
have to
all.
show me
If it
where
was
in
about
the
having,
album itself that they're talking about married life and how they are married.
if it was about having babies at the beginning of the song, they will need to change positions, right? Because you can't have a baby by gulping a spunk.
Yeah, if they had that foreknowledge, sure. If they knew that.
So they know that. Are you? They
There's
know
nothing
that.
in that song stating whether or not they even understand how
But
it works.
if your argument if your argument is they're too retarded to know how to make babies, then I mean you can say that, but I'm pretty sure that nobody's as retarded to have babies. It's not hard.
Well, that's
P
just
goes to
that's
V.
just asserting common sense. They may not have the
I'm not
general
asserting
understanding.
common sense. I'm asserting general understanding.
Yeah, common sense.
Okay, did Ariana Grande finish high school? Yeah, she finished high school. Do you know a person? You think
Damn
a
it!
person that
Well,
finished
Cat
high
called
school
herself a
is
bitch. I have to
capable
time
of
you out.
knowing?
Where are you at? Did you even type in the chat? Shit.
I haven't typed in the chat. You can't fucking mute me right now.
I have to time you out in the chat at some point. I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you.
You'll get me, but not right now. No, so there's a person that graduates high school. You normally knows how to make a baby.
All right, you have to repeat that last statement one more time. I was paying attention to something else.
Yeah, and does a person that graduates high school should know how to make a baby?
Should, but would? No. I mean, should, but would?
Oh, you
not
don't know. You
necessarily.
think that they don't know. So if okay, well, I mean, you took an L, dude. Yeah, that's an L.
It's
at
not
that
necessarily.
point. It is an L.
And if they're trying to have babies
Ariana Grande would be too stupid to know how to.
shooting
She can
lows down
talk about
throats,
changing
then
positions and about doing all of this kind of crap, but she absolutely doesn't know how to make a baby. Sure. And
yeah,
don't
I
get me
mean, if
wrong,
she's
she's a
talking about
fucking degenerate
69ing
scumbag.
and getting babies out of that, then she
She's a-
wouldn't know what she's talking
She's
about.
no, she's a fucking degenerate scumbag. But at the end of the day, she could change positions and had a baby anyway. That would be the point.
Let's see, my
Okay? She's
position. This
she's a
is
fucking
this
degenerate
is
scumbag,
where my
but nothing in
argument
the
builds
song
off
says that
of.
they cannot change. They cannot change positions. Yeah, your argument is built up on they're fucking retarded, don't know how to make babies, and also they can't change
My
positions. even though
argument
they're
is
gonna
built
go all
off
night
of this
on it.
statement at the end. It means I want a 69 with you.
Mhm.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not bluffing. This is what the
Exactly.
exact mean. She exactly means what she's saying
Yeah,
right here.
she
I means I
wants
want a
to do
69.
that.
Yep.
It doesn't. You know what it doesn't say?
Do you
It
think
doesn't
they're
say,
committing
"I
the physical act
want
here? This is an
69
expression
yeah."
of intent. This isn't the actual act itself.
I agree with you. I said it before, okay, but it doesn't mean that they only want to do that. They can do a lot more than that.
Yeah, they could in the context of another song. Not the
No, not in
intent.
the
The
context of the
intention
other song.
and the
In the context
intention
of
of the
that
song
song.
means I want a
The intention
69
of
with
that
you.
song
No
is
shit.
the intention of that song to go all night.
Yes,
Okay, then there you go. You do a lot more than that.
you can do, but it doesn't require you to.
You do.
You can.
You do. You just do. No, you just do.
Yeah, it's not necessary for you to.
It is necessary. It's
not
it's
necessary.
in the marriage contract.
Well, they're not married in this song.
How do you know? The idea of the song quite literally states, as interpreted by different points. It was one, it says for life, which is something that you can only do in marriage. Two, the idea of she being called wifey. Three, the what was the third one? God, stupid
Because
song.
in this context of the
I'm
song
gonna
and
remember
her
it so
marital
much. I'm so
status,
annoyed
she
at
was
the
not
fact
married.
that I kind of have pretty much at this point.
Well, she wasn't married when she
Understood
wrote
the
this song or
song.
released this album. She was married in May 15th, 2021.
Yeah, but it doesn't
and
matter for the question. It doesn't matter for the action of the song. It's not about her. It's about the song itself.
Okay, well
I
then
never
you
said
would
that
have
she
to
was not
say, but then
I never said
without
that she was not a
the
complete
nature of the
degenerate
person in
bitch.
question who's writing that
No, it
song,
doesn't have
and then
to. Okay,
there would be no
so
context to anything that she's saying. There'd be no proper
there's no
interpretation of
contest.
understanding
There is
of
no
what the song is
contest when
about.
it comes to that. Okay, so the wifey thing. Uh, who's counting time? We got each other for life. And they want to have babies. That would be the third one, right? They want to have babies. So when it comes to that specific thing, it would be about that. It would just means directly about that.
All right, so you're applying Christian intent within her understanding of what she lives her life,
I'm
but
applying.
she no longer identifies as a Christian. She's not taking Christian assertions on what marriage. She's taking the cultural millennial understanding of what relationships are. So she's not
She is a
talking
fucking
about
degenerate scum.
yes,
How many times do I have to tell you that she's a fucking bitch?
yes. And you have to take the nature of the bitch
Okay.
to understand.
No, I don't
her
have to
works.
take the nature of the bitch to understand that the song, if it was about having babies, would be way more understandable. It wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, so some alternate dimension where you could remove her as the
Why do
writer
you
of the
keep
song,
going
then
to
you
the
could
alternate
imply.
dimension? No, it's not about an alternate dimension. In this dimension, if babies was human infants, okay, if you want to have newborns, okay, if you want to have them, that would be perfectly understandable as a song. I'm not saying it's a good song even. I would say, yeah, it is the fucking DJ, but at least it's talking about a married couple that wants to have babies. That wouldn't be as bad. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be as bad.
you have to assert a lot of stuff to make that the thing that happens in the
I
song.
don't have
You
to
would have
assert
to. It would be
anything. You have to
a
assert all
totally
this
different song.
bullshit.
No, I don't have to assert
Yeah,
anything. I
your
can take the
assertion,
nature of the
your
person, the
assertion,
nature of the
your
author who wrote
assertions.
the song, and then the
Let me give you
understanding.
your assertions. Your assertions is she's too fucking retarded to know how to make babies. Okay, your assertion is that they can't change. They can change any they can change any positions. They can only do 69. Okay, your assertion is that in accordance to her being the fact that she's a complete degenerate scum doesn't it means that every single person that wants to have babies apparently are complete degenerate scums, right? Those are your assertions because at the end
My
of the day,
assertions is this: is that
you
this
that
specific
she's a
song is
big
describing one
vicious
sexual
scum
act,
bitch.
and
It
that the
doesn't matter if
nature
it's
of the
describing
person and the nature of the person cannot be separated from the art that's being expressed, because this is an expression of her nature.
Okay, it doesn't, because when it says I know all your favorite spots, okay, and then we can take it from the top, it can literally mean that
Dude,
they're
you
doing
just
more than
dunked on
one
yourself.
stuff.
Take it from the top and
because
know the right spots. Like, yeah, this is
take it.
this
take
is
it from the
describing.
top,
This
quite
is
literally.
take it from the top.
Take it from the top. Take
Do
it
I
from
need
the
to
top
describe? Do I need to
mean,
describe what what the meaning of this
take it
is?
from the take it from the top can literally mean cowgirl.
Take it from the top means I'm going to. God
it can
damn
literally mean cowgirl.
It can, but that's not what's being described within the song.
It is what is described.
No,
why not?
What's being described is the tip.
Take it from the top
top
can be her on top.
Do you understand the term sloppy toppy?
No, but that's not the point. The point is that take it from the top can mean can literally mean her on top.
It could mean that in a different context of another song that's not about 69. 69.
No. It can. When it says favorite spots, we can take it from the top. It can literally mean that. It can literally mean that they're changing so that he can hit all the different favorite spots.
Well, you're generally speaking, when you're doing it the missionary style, the insertion, the PNV, you would be hitting only the spots that you're capable of hitting with the certain tool, with the certain object, or with the certain
it can really
phallic
be
appendage.
that you're it can really be, Yeah, that's also true. There's also like the earthquake and the 4.5 make the bake shake. That literally sounds like doing more
Yeah,
than just a roll.
she'd be sucking pretty hard. She'd be getting into it.
Yeah, you know how you actually make the bake shake when you're probably writing, for example.
I mean, yeah, you can, but that's not what's being described within the song.
You guys are all DJs. Sure, Jess. You're gonna tell us that. The point is, I'm not even saying that this is not a DJ song. I don't understand why you cannot just accept the fact that if it was about getting babies, it wouldn't be that
I'm
bad.
saying that you would have to take a lot of statements in this
I'm
and
saying that
change it
you're
make
making a
it that
ton of
way.
assertions.
I'm not
But
making a ton
you're
of
doing the
assertions.
same.
I'm taking the understanding, the context of what she's talking about. Her intention at
You
the
are,
end of the song and the description that she's giving within the song itself means that she wants to 69.
yes, but it's not only that. It can be part of what she wants to do and more.
But that's the end
Especially if you're gonna
statement
go
of the
all
song.
night.
It's describing the intention of everything that came before.
No, it's not. It can literally say, yes, I want to do that and more. There's no only that.
Well, then why
Especially
is
if you're going to
there,
go
and
all
there's no and
night.
more? That's an addition.
You don't have to do and more. You don't have to explain all the things that are going to happen.
She
You can be
says
like, yeah,
verbatim, means I
I'm gonna
wanted
start with this,
69 with
we're
you.
gonna
No
move to the
shit.
next thing. I've never heard that, and you guys are giving descriptions saying enough of how decent you all are. Shut up, Jess. Shut the fuck up, Jess.
I'm just saying, if you take the
And
understanding,
this is all cat's
both
fault. This is all cat's fault.
you take both of the understandings, and which one would be the more coherent view of what the song is being said, I would say that mine is the most coherent.
No, yours is not the most coherent.
Yes, it is. Because I'm taking into account the
It is
nature of
not
the
the most
person
coherent.
and the end statement that she makes at the song.
What is the end statement?
She said, verbatim, she has said, means I wanted 69 with you. No shit.
Okay. Does it say I only want to do that?
As she's not asserting anything else beyond that.
She's asserting that she wants to have. She's asserting that she wants to get fucked till daylight.
Fuck to the mouth.
You don't know that. You're only asserting that.
When she's describing, or when she's stating, means I wanted 69 with you. No shit. That would be the holistic understanding of what she's
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
can do more than that, right? If you're
You
gonna go all
can, but it would be a
night.
different song.
No, it wouldn't be a different song. It will be the same song. There's no reason to believe in this song that you are confined only to the one thing.
No, within the song and the context itself and the nature of the person included, this would only mean that she's doing the sloppy toppy. She's doing the old
Or getting the 4.5 earthquake.
Yeah, that's a pretty. I guess she's bragging about the suction power. I don't know.
I guess she's just bragging about how well she can cowgirl. Fuck
She
fuck
could,
that one up.
but that's not what's being described.
No, this is your fault for making me sing. You didn't even sing it completely, and you make me sing like 3 times already.
Well, yeah, she was so
And
utterly
you
shocked and offended by it.
asked me. Mm-mm. She asked me. Oh well, you wanna? I will allow you to make me sing a DJ song, and I was like, okay, fine. I know this one, and I thought it was pretty DJ. I also think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny because
Now
of how
I
horrific
didn't
this
know how
is.
DJ it was. I didn't know how DJ it was, especially the first part of the song. I just thought it meant I want some babies. I thought it was like, yeah, it's bad, but it's not as bad if you consider that we need kids, and it's pretty much saying that she wants to be a mom. It's like, well, if that's the case, it's not that bad. But I didn't know what it meant. Okay, now I know what it means. It's horrible. It's a horrible song.
All right. Well, the topic is settled. Victory for me. We can move forward now.
Don't use your mocking voice on me. I'm not.
More audible excuse. There's no excuses being given. I'm giving an accurate description of the song.
And I'm not saying that the song is bad. The thing is not bad. It is bad. It's just I thought it was. I thought the end result of the context of the song was different. And if that was the context, I didn't thought it was as bad of other songs that I've heard. Like In the Navy, I think In the Navy is probably way worse of a song. Oh wait, not in the YMCA. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's the gayest song that's ever made.
Yeah, but I mean that is way worse if we think about it, because it literally says that you go to the YMCA to have sex with the boys. Okay, so I
Yep.
think that is way more degenerate than if I thought that the song was about making babies.
All right. I think this has been 3 days of this debate. I think we've pretty much reached the logical end of it. I don't know if there's much more that can be talked about that.
I hate it. If I get dragged into another debate about this cat, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna find a way to trigger the fuck out of you.
Wait, that song is about get yes. Yes it is.
Young man.
Here, we could go through a
Young
young man. There's no
man,
me.
are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you want to be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today.
So what did they say at the wives? Hey, there's everything for a young man to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bring it up again. Damn it. Why?
And here's where the thing really gets gay. Young man, what do you want to be? No man, no man does it all by himself. Like it's all gay. It's so gay. I don't even know why I'm reading this.
My elementary gym teacher made us do a choreography to YMCA. But it is about gays.
I mean, it was sung by, what was it called? The Village or whatever? They're a gay band. Hell, I was trying to see. What the fuck is this? Shit, this may become a food stream now.
I'll be right back. I need a second.
Feel violated? Yeah, but yeah. That's how I felt when I figured out the song was about gay shit. What is this?
David, hey, look at this. David, my name is Pastor Mike, and I'd like to personally invite you to Lakewood Ministries. It's got it. I don't know. I don't get the joke because it's the guy who keeps saying, "Hammer time." What did you attack?
Oh, I was expecting that to be funnier. Hell, I think I might just call it quits and go to sleep, I think. We've had a lot of excitement today. I'm worn out now. Yeah, that's why I always call Kieran dubious of Kieran's cowboy as like an Australian village people thing. Yeah. Kieran is gay though. Yeah, that's true. Try to see if anybody is actually doing anything right now. Tears and Teriacs. Well, I would I don't know. This is my thing. I don't. If I ever raid people, I don't. If I could raid people that actively speak like heretical shit, right? I don't think Teriak's a bad dude or whatever, but I'm not gonna. Wouldn't send people there. But there's not really anybody else, I don't think. I guess we could raid Elvira, but I don't think anybody wants to watch Elvira. That's degenerate. Although I do watch this stream when I fall asleep sometimes, because I like old horror movies. I don't know. I guess I'll just let you guys figure it out. I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm probably going to go watch Elvira.
Which is degenerate. Why would you? Anyway.
Well, the Elvira part of it
I'm
is
gonna rage
bad.
quit. I'm rage quitting right now.
You better rage quit. Get out of here. But I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go fall asleep watching some old horror movies, I guess. Y'all have a good one. Have a good night.